Getting my engagement was the hardest thing I think I've ever had to do in my entire life. It's really not the breakup itself that's hard, but it's also having to like break up with the idea of the future that you planned and grieving that too. And at this big age, 31 years old, it feels like your clock is ticking faster and faster. I think that if sharing my story helps just one person, then it's worth it. I was trying so hard to make it work. Eventually, trying to make it work felt exhausting. It literally took me accepting the hard truth that I tried to ignore. Now, the moment I accepted that and said it out loud, I felt so much relief and honestly freedom. Not because I didn't care. I was finally listening to myself. Now I have to start over, rebuild myself, move out. It's scary. There's a lot of uncertainty, but that's also kind of the beauty in all of this.
In a different world and in a different society, what she did would not be bad in and of itself. But since we live in a society where women are not getting married at the rate that our mothers and our grandmothers did 50, 60, 70 years ago, we're looking at women who are having children without husbands at an alarming rate. We're seeing more and more women admitting that they broke up with a man because he was too nice, he was too good. And you don't hear it in this video, but she did another video where she brought up her friends and her family who helped her through this process of leaving her fiance. So it makes you wonder if those friends and family, are they single women? Another thing, this woman is 31 years old, and look at her. Is that what you guys would consider a preference? I don't know. But she looks like a preference to me. And 31. And how much you all want to bet she thinks that the grass is going to be greener on the other side. Now, don't get it twisted. I am not saying that a woman should get married just for the sake of getting married. She's saying that, she's calling off this wedding for whatever her reasons are. But see, the problem is a lot of these women who do this, they don't tell you at 45, 50, 60 that they tossed aside a decent man, a man who could have been a good husband to them. A lot of these women ultimately blame somebody else for their decisions when they're a little bit older and they did not get the man that they thought that they were going to get later. Now, right now she's 31. We don't know what the future holds. But I'm telling you, this is Claudia Jordan. This is Vivica Fox. This is Tracy Ellis Ross. Taraji P. Henson, Tia Mowry. Now some of these women were previously married. But my whole point is, they're not going to tell you that they had a viable husband in the grasp of their hands, but because they thought that they could do better, they walked away from it. And when better didn't come, now you hear all of the bitter, mad, angry women online talking about how much men are trash. But they're not going to tell you this part of their story. And that's all I wanted to discuss. Talk to you later.